Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Mania. So today I'll be telling about DHCP snooping. That is how to prevent the attackers or man in the middle attackers. So let me show you with the help of an example. Let me provide 3 routers. Then along with that, let me connect them with the help of switches. Okay, so now let me do the connections. And I hope it's clear to everyone about the topic which I have previously told, that is router on a stick. I hope so it's clear to all of you, because by using DHCP here I will be assigning IP to all the routers. So let me do one thing. Let me provide IPs to all the routers first of all, then and let me on all the routers. So let me first of all move to one by one all the routers. So let me first of all rename the router as this one is the client, and this one is the server. This is the server, and whereas this one is the one type of attacker or malicious person or man in the middle. Okay, so now the thing is like I will provide one by one IP to all. First of all, let me move here. I will do the configuration here. Okay, now enable, then config T, then after that let me check for the interface, which interface is connected. Interface G0/0/0, as you can see it here. After that, now I will provide IP DHCP pull VLAN 1. By as all of you know that VLAN 1 is by default created in all the switches, so I will select only VLAN 1. Or if I have to select another VLAN, then I have to create first of all that VLAN in all the switches, then I have to select in the router. So here I will write as IP DHCP pull VLAN 1. Now after that, network, I will give the network as 192.168.40.0 network, and its subnet mask is, this is the subnet mask. Now after that I will provide the default router as this is actually the default router or the gateway. Okay, now after along with that, now I have to power it on, so no shutdown. Exit it, then do no shutdown. Gosh. just wait. First of all, interface, the interface name is interface. Okay, first of all, configuration T, then interface G0/0/0, then I have to provide no shut. Okay, then I have switched it on. Even you can do the power on by the help of the console, that is you have to move to this portion and you have to move to this gigabit ethernet, and you can power it on by the help of this option. Okay, even so this is done. Now along with that I have to even provide the IP address. So I will move to the console part and I will move to interface gigabit ethernet 0, then IP address. Yeah, this is the IP address. I can show you in the console part that this is the IP address I have provided. So remember, the network is 192.168.40.0. Default router is 192.168.40.1. IP address is 198.168.40.2. Okay, so done for this router. Now I will move to the server router. In the server router, I will go to the command line interface, then no, then enable, then config T, then after that interface. What is the interface connected? Interface, same interface, that is G0/0/0. Then after that, first of all, let me do one thing. No shut, I have power it on. Then after that, yeah, this is the IP address which I have provided. Now the next one is IP address. Yeah, this is the IP address I have provided. After providing the IP address, let me do one thing. Let me provide IP DHCP pull VLAN 1. Now network. Now network 192.168.70.0 and 255.255.255.0. This is the network. Then default router is 192.168.70.2, and this is the default router. Then after that I will exit it. Okay, and these are the things I have done in this router. Now let me move to this router, and in this router, remember that this is the client part here. No, okay, so in this client part, okay, sorry, I forgot to show you one thing in this part. In this part, in the console part, I forgot to show you the IP address which I provided. See, IP address 170.1. This is the IP address I provided here. By the help of command I have provided, it can be also shown by the help of console part. Now in this router, enable config T, then interface, which is the interface G 0/0/0 0/0/0, then interface I have then after that I will let IP DHCP IP address DHCP. Now I will write IP address DHCP. Then after that I will write no shut. After that I have powered it on. Okay, so it is taking some time. This time is known as the convergence time. Even I can use one command in this one so that it doesn't take too much longer. Okay, see, so now let me check. See, so IP address now, let me move to the console part here. Here you can see the IP address here, as it is already written that see assigned DHCP address 192.168.40.4 mask this one hostname client. So this is the IP address which was assigned automatically to the client. But remember that I hope all of you have not forgotten that this is the network of 192.168.70.0/24, whereas this is the network of 192.168.40.0/24. So as you can see that here the IP address which was assigned automatically was the IP address that was assigned by the malicious person, because its network is same 40 network. This part is same. So this is the IP address which was assigned to the client by the malicious person but not by the server, because the distance from the server to the client is longer in comparison to the distance from the malicious person to the client. So before the IP address reaches from the server to the client, the IP address reached from the malicious person to the client. So as a result, now this malicious person will control the client and all the messages from the client will reach the malicious person, and then from the malicious person he will again forward it to the server. So as a result, now this malicious person will act as a man in the middle attack. So in order to prevent this problem in the DHCP, we have to type some commands in the switch. So let me now move to this switch which is connected to the client. Now let me move to this switch. In this switch, go to the command line interface. Now here enable, then config T, enable config T. Now here I have to write down some of the commands. That is, first of all I have to write IP DHCP snooping, IP DHCP snooping. Now I have to write IP DHCP snooping VLAN 1. Remember that after providing the IP DHCP snooping VLAN 1, it will make all the ports. See, from here the message first of all moves from the client to the switch. Now the port that is FA0/1, FA0/2 and FA0/3, all these ports will now become as untrusted port. So as a result, now the client cannot forward the discover message, as well as I hope all of you remember that in the DHCP the acknowledgement is DORA process, that is discover, offer, then request, and then acknowledge. So in this DORA process, the discover message and the reply, the request, these are actually the broadcast messages. So now the discover as well as request from the client, as they are broadcast, though it will even move to the malicious person as well as to the server. But now as I have provided IP DHCP snooping in the switch, so the switch has made this port, it will make this port FA0x1, FA0x2 and FA0x3 as untrusted. As a result, the message as a result, the discover and the request messages, those are broadcast messages. Those cannot be forwarded to neither to the malicious person nor to the server. So now I will do one thing. Now I will make now again I will go to the switch number, this switch. In this switch I will select interface FA. In this switch I will again select FA interface, that is 0/3. Why I have selected this interface? Because this interface is connected from the client to the server. This is the interface. So I have selected this interface, and now I will make this interface as trusted. So now I will make as IP DHCP snooping trust. So I have made this now port as the trusted port. So now the messages can be forwarded from the client to only to the server, but not to the malicious person, and even the malicious person cannot reply back to the client, neither to the client nor to the server, because FA0x2 is now a untrusted port. Even in this so I have so in order to prevent the man in the middle attack, I have to type some commands in this switch which is related nearby to the client. That is, one command I have to type as IP DHCP snooping, IP DHCP snooping VLAN1. Then I have to select the interface which is connected to the server nearby to the in the same line to the server. Then I have to write IP DHCP snooping trust, that is I make the port as trusted port. After that I have to type another command, that is no IP DHCP snooping information option. No IP DHCP snooping information option. This command I have to provide in order to disable the option number 81. Now I can check something like do show IP DHCP see. Now I have shown do show IP DHCP snooping. Switch DHCP snooping is enabled. DHCP snooping is configured on following VLAN. Insertion of option 82. See, insertion of option number 82 is disabled. This one is disabled by the help of this command, no IP DHCP snooping option, snooping information option. Okay. So now option 82 on untrusted port is not allowed. So trusted, see this one is the fast Ethernet 0/0/3 is make as trusted. Okay, so I have made this port as the trusted. So now as a result I have made this one as the trusted. So now the server can provide the DHCP to the client, but the malicious person cannot provide the IP DHCP or dynamically provide the IP to the client. It cannot. So now let me again move to the client, that is to the router. Now let me again move to this router. First of all, move to the console part here, interface. So this is the IP. Now this is the IP which was provided before. Now let me remove this IP from the console part. Okay, I have removed this IP. Even I have switched it off. Okay, I have off the router. So now let me again move to this one, exit it, or simply end it. I will, okay, or do one thing, or simply reload it. I am rebooting it. So let me wait for the reboot. Okay, no. So now this, so now I'll write enable config T, then I'll select the interface, that is interface FA0/1. Okay, sorry, it's not the interface. Which is connected to the router is interface gigabit is 0/0/0. Then I'll write as IP address DHCP, IP address DHCP. Then I will write no shut. I will power it on. See, after powering it on, it takes too much time. So let me write one command. You have to do only two things. Either you have to wait for a longer span so that IP is dynamically assigned, or you have to provide one command, that is spanning tree done. Now I have to exit it. See, so I don't have to wait for too much longer time. Suddenly the IP address was appeared, and now you can check for the IP address. See, this is now the IP address which comes from the server, but not from the, this is the network of the server 192.168.70, but it doesn't comes from the malicious person, though it might be the malicious person is at a very shorter range from the client, but still it doesn't come because FA0/2 is now the untrusted port. So this is how you can avoid or prevent the attackers or man in the middle attack by the help of providing some commands as DHCP snooping command. I hope it's clear to all of you. If you have not subscribed my channel, then please subscribe it, and if you like my video, then please press the like button, and thanks for watching my video.